My neighbor has long been obsessed with becoming an internet celebrity. Over the years, I've seen him undertake a series of ludicrous stunts, attempting to eat a spoonful of cinnamon and coughing violently, lying flat on the hood of his car as it inched down the driveway, and drenching himself in lukewarm water, all while shouting, "Epic win!" or "Epic fail." His relentless pursuit of viral fame was exhausting to witness. So, when he knocked on my door last week, announcing that he'd be out of town for a while and asking if I could collect his mail, I felt a wave of relief. At least for a few weeks, I wouldn't have to brace myself for his stupidity spilling over into my life. For the first few days, everything was normal. He received the usual assortment of bills, junk mail, and what appeared to be a birthday card. Then, one evening, I came home to find a large cardboard box on his porch, marked "Return to Sender" in bold red letters. I'm not weak, but lifting the box was a struggle. Dragging it across the street to my house was even harder, and I quickly realized there was no way I could get it up my steps and through the door. I decided to stash it in my garage, which I wasn't using for my car due to a malfunctioning door. After a few kicks, the door finally yielded, but I lost my grip on the box, dropping it and hearing a faint crack inside. "Damn it," I muttered, hoping I hadn't broken anything important. I decided not to mention it to my neighbor and let him think the damage happened during shipping. I left the box in the garage corner and forgot about it for a few days, until a sickly, sweet odor began seeping into the house. Initially, I thought it was a dead animal nearby, but the smell grew stronger, prompting me to investigate. When I opened the garage door, the stench hit me like a freight train. The source was obvious: the box. Assuming it was some sort of subscription meat delivery gone horribly wrong, I grabbed scissors to open it, figuring I'd have to deal with rotting meat piece by piece. I didn't anticipate the hellish scent that escaped when I cut the tape and lifted the flaps, a blend of urine, sweat, feces, and decay. I staggered back, fighting the urge to vomit. After a few attempts to rid myself of the smell, I knew I had to confront the box's contents. Armed with a clothespin on my nose, garbage bags, heavy-duty cleaner, and gloves, I returned to the garage. But what I found didn't require cleaning. Inside the box was my neighbor, dead, intact, but unmistakably dead. I called the police, and of course they took me in for questioning. It's hard not to suspect the guy with a corpse in his garage. Fortunately, they quickly realized I wasn't involved. My DNA was all over the box. The stench had infiltrated my home, but my neighbor had left behind a vlogging camera that captured everything. The police let me watch the footage once. It showed my neighbor sitting in the box outside a shipping facility, laughing as he explained his plan to mail himself across state lines. He had supplies: pee bottles, food, a pillow, and flashlights. His friend, who I'd seen before helping with his stunts, sealed the box and presumably dropped him off for shipping. Over the next hours or days, my neighbor recorded updates, feeling the truck move, resting in a warm warehouse, still having plenty of food. Then, in the final entry, the box toppled over. He broke his neck, and that was the end. The camera kept recording until it either ran out of memory or battery. There's one thing I didn't tell the police. Something in the video haunts me. Just after the fall that broke his neck, I heard the unmistakable screech of my garage door.